you know.
Te hablo desde la prisión. Wilson Manyoma.
Headphones off. The craziness. Lunacy. Masters of None, episode 22.
22.
22 in a row. Deuce. Throw it up.
That's it, bro.
Right?
You know, I'm excited for tonight. I don't have anything too exciting to talk about, but I'm excited.
Justin came in here with his energy through the fucking roof. I love it. What? Yeah.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I know what I'm right here with you.
You with me on that?
I'm with you. Yeah. I noticed that when we went live originally. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
We were focused.
Justin came in here. Energy levels through the roof. A lot to talk about. We haven't really spoken that much this week. So I'm sure there's a lot of things that went on that me and you haven't fucking
Yeah. Like
talked about. Did you tell Instagram that we're live?
Oh yeah, I told him the whole way while I was here. I told him multiple times. I told everybody. I said, "Listen, with our subscribers going up and our followers going up on every social media platform,
you know what I'm saying?
Why the fuck ain't the live chat? Why ain't the chat lit right now?
Why ain't the chat fucking?
I want to know
duper lit.
Why the chat is not lit beyond belief.
You want to know why fucking? What up, Twiz? You want to know why fucking YouTube hasn't authorized our super chat yet? Isn't that crazy? Shouldn't that just be like an automatic thing?
Yeah, I mean, listen.
No,
Yo, Twiz, what's good, bro? Damn,
be.
was Twiz watching through that whole technical bullshit we were just going through?
I doubt it. You know what's funny? So about our technical glitch, nobody's really gonna fucking see it because I redid the stream, so it's like a whole new one. So you can never go back into that one, and I'll be deleting it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we warming up, baby.
You know what I'm saying? What up, Ray?
Yo, mic check on Ray Figs. Mic check on Ray Figs, man.
So we are streaming a little differently today. We're streaming on more platforms. We're really trying to just like spread ourselves out, right? So we're streaming on more platforms. I made a Facebook page. You guys can check it out. Masters of None on Facebook. I told Justin somehow, some way. I know how it happened, but our Facebook page is like the most lit over all our social media.
Where we at with
222 followers on Facebook.
222 followers on
Crazy,
Facebook.
right?
Listen, man, just keep spreading it, man. We love y'all. You guys are holding us down, man. So I might have to look. See, man, sending the links out, showing the love, man. This is really what makes a difference.
Yeah. So we got like nothing written down to talk about today, but a lot of stuff in our heads. I know you see these post-its in front of me, and you're like, damn, bro's got a lot of shit to talk about. These post-its are from last week. I don't feel the need to BS you guys.
Yo, Twiz and Ray Figs, whatever you got, throw it in the chat, because right now your boy don't got shit right now.
Yo,
except.
Okay. I was just gonna say something too. I had something. Go ahead.
Except.
Yeah. Except. Is that what you're gonna talk about?
Gave New Yorkers the pot.
Oh man, biggest fucking news. I wish I had the fucking Funflex bomb to drop or any other like signature DJ's fucking thing to do so I could do it. But yes, Cuomo's so funny. Cuomo could fuck up forever now.
Yeah. Nah, I'm telling you, bro, he was in the hot seat. Cuomo was like, wait. Another bitch came out talking about me. Wait until the pictures come out of me grabbing asses that I had no permission to grab.
Yeah. Now he might be wilding even more. He's like, I gave you guys weed.
Yeah,
I gave you guys. So let's just preface our jokes with the appropriate conversation. Cuomo signed into legislation that marijuana will now be recreational in New York State and can be consumed, bought, and grown by anybody 21 years and over.
Yo, you can just grow your own weed now.
Not yet.
When does it kick off? When does They're like, launch time is January 2024.
Speculation is that we won't have a store till late 2022, early 2023.
I don't need a store.
And no. But listen to this. Here's the kickers, right?
The fuck need a store.
Listen, there's a couple kickers. So you don't get the store till then, right? And then you will be able to grow in your house, but you can't start growing until 18 months after the first store is open.
Which means you can't infringe on Uncle Sam's tax money.
Exactly. So they're going to give the stores 18 months to fuck you as hard as they can for the fucking on the taxes, and then you could grow your own shit at home. But let's be fucking honest, right? You're not growing the shit that they're selling in the stores.
Nah, you growing them fucking flat ass goose feathers.
You're gonna be growing the Snickle Fritz.
Not even.
Yeah, you'd be lucky if you grew the
Not
Snickle
even.
Fritz.
You're gonna be growing that shit, homie, at the liquor store. You used to be like, yo, you want some chocolate?
Yeah, brown shit. I swear to God, I was in my head.
Ain't got no chocolate. That schwab ass.
The first thing that came to my head was that brown shit. Yeah,
No,
you're
it's
definitely not
chocolate.
gonna be running some
It's
fucking
chocolate.
heat.
No, it's not. There's
No.
never been
Some
such
people,
a thing.
but I will tell you one thing. They do sell those kits now where you could just it grows itself. You put it in a fucking tent and it just fucking grows. New York recreational marijuana, super cool. We talked about it last week. We talked about them drafting up legislation this week. They fucking passed it. I'm pretty happy about it. I want to talk about what Twiz just posted.
What? The assault
Rick and
on
Morty.
Oh,
Season 5.
I don't even watch Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. If you don't watch Rick and Morty, damn, you would like it.
I bet I would.
It's a real good show.
I would shit on your pop collection, as soon as I got in the game.
Yeah, you'd just be fucking. You'd know a lot about them. I think you honestly, if you watch Rick and Morty, you have a little more. I believe that you already have some respect for my pop collection. However, if you watch the show, I think you would have a lot of respect for it. I got a lot of one-off characters that were only in one show for 10 seconds. So
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot your pop collection.
you should shoot my pop collection. Oh, Justin bought a new fucking lens. But hold on, before we get to the lens thing.
Yeah.
Last year they dropped the Rick and Morty trailer. The Rick and Morty trailer originally was just it was not colorized. It was just a story. It was what's it called? A storyboard. It was just a storyboard. It wasn't 100% animated. It wasn't 100% colored in. Now here we are 3 days ago. They just dropped another official trailer. It's a real trailer. It's 100% animated. The voiceovers are all on. Super looks super cool. It's coming out in June, I think. Sometime in June, I think. Right, Swizz? Sometime in June. Really fucking excited about that.
That's cool, man. I'm with it. But you know what's coming out first?
What's that?
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh my God.
I'm not talking about Handmaid's Tale again. I already been over Handmaid's Tale and how the U.S. government is trying to make this whole Gilead shit for real. But let's not get into that.
That's crazy, right? That fucking that show even whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. What the Twizzlers posted a comment, Inception. He's talking about to get back to we're all over the fucking place tonight. But to get back to what we were saying earlier about the Rick and Morty, if you really get into the show, there's this background lore where people, the internet pick at the story and you start to learn things that the writers knew about, but it was never explicit that this is the situation. There's a lot more going on the show than surface level. Just watching it once isn't enough. There's within the show, you can go to there's this theory that there's an infinite amount of you in an infinite amount of other alternate realities that some of them you end up super rich. Who
wrote that show? Joe Rogan?
No, it's written by these two guys.
Okay.
Don't know their names. How
Who
dare
cares?
you? Don't ask me questions like that, bro. We talked about that before.
Oh no, that wasn't a real question. That was a rhetorical question.
No, it's his name starts with a J. I only know that because
Jim.
No, it's
Johnny.
Julian or something like that. I don't know. I have
Jesus.
no idea. Jesus is his name. Joe and Rogan.
Yes, the Mortal Kombat trailer. I'm sorry. Who's that? Claudio? God damn it. First of all, congratulations to my man Claudio for getting engaged. Everybody shout this man out right now. My girl put me on to your girl's makeup artist and who did y'all makeup for your engagement shoot. Yo, when I tell you that shit was so fire. Did you see this?
So I didn't know that you seen it because I didn't think it was on the internet, but I did see it. What he's talking about is a friend of ours.
My girl follows the makeup artist. And she comes to me like, isn't this Claudio? And I said, that's absolutely Claudio.
Justin, me and Justin have a
fresh
mutual.
shaven like a swimmer.
He looked like fucking damn Mr. Freeze. So we have a mutual friend who got engaged recently, got some pictures taken of him, and they did like a like a Dia de Muertes? It was like a Dia de Muertes theme. Their engagement party was a Dia de Muertes theme too.
When the hell was the engagement
fire?
You went to it?
So listen, not everybody gets to go to the engagement party, but you can hope to make the cut to
I got my COVID
wedding.
vaccine to come to the engagement party.
Damn, I feel like I just did that live. I don't feel that way. That just happened. I just told you about a party that you should have been invited to. That I guess now
I specifically got my COVID vaccine.
I think you were invited. And you worked because that was the same night as a big fight. That was the same night.
Oh, wait a minute. When was it?
Who fought?
Yep. I'm sorry, Claudio.
Somebody fought that night.
You did invite me. You invited me face to face, I believe, and I was working.
Somebody did fight that night.
And he said call in, but I had called in way too recently.
It was a big fight on that night.
I was working either way.
Yeah, there was a big fight on that night, but I remember it was a real good time. Another thing that's crazy about the party is that I didn't know this. So get this. We go to this party. It's an engagement party. We get there. It's a Halloween engagement party.
I fucking love them. I love Claudio.
That's a crazy theme. There wasn't a fight on that night. It was Halloween. That's what it was. No fights. Anyways.
So, that's right. Because every little dickhead at my job was trying to freaking wear a costume and shit.
Oh, don't wear a costume to work, ladies and gentlemen.
It's cool. I like to wear a costume to work.
No.
But not when I'm in the environment I used to work in.
I don't think you...
Anybody in a costume in the old environment I worked in, fuck you.
You can wear bunny ears. That's as far as you could go. Anyways, the party was an engagement party. To get into the party, you have to come through a haunted house.
I've been to his Halloween party.
No, he turned it up a notch. This was a bigger haunted house than ever before.
Oh yeah, what kind of haunted house? Like it was like an engagement haunted house. Like it was a bunch of chicks chasing you, begging you to get married.
No, that's haunted enough. No,
and then it was like little babies crying, like.
No, it wasn't an engagement theme. No, it wasn't. You're ruining my story. It wasn't an engagement themed party. It was a Halloween themed engagement party. Okay, so to get to the party, you have to come through a fucking haunted house, right? Then when you get in there, super nice. Everybody was wearing costumes, catered, bar, fucking top notch. But what I want to get to is that there was these beautiful centerpieces, right? There were sugar skulls.
How many did your girl try to fit in her bag?
Thank you. Those are for the guests, right?
Not all the time. You can't just be assuming that you can take home the fight
in most Latino parties.
There's theft.
There's not. No, I'm talking about the fucking centerpiece. It's usually a gift for somebody. Usually raffle it away or give it away.
Well, it depends. You got to look at it. Look at the gift. If it looks like somebody would not be giving that away to people.
I'm just asking you if in most Latino parties they give away the centerpiece.
No, in most Latino parties, somebody's titi is stealing that shit.
But the intention she's stealing it is because most of the time they give it away.
No, because she says,
no, 100%.
Mira.
No, 100%.
Avísame cuando no me estás mirando para que yo me lo llevo. Oye.
I had this conversation with somebody else and they 100% agreed with me. Okay, regardless of
whether... You spoke to a Spanish person that was currently sitting, their centerpiece in their living room was a stolen centerpiece from a wedding.
Yeah, I've stolen many of them. Anyways, so his word for the taken, right? I left the party. When I left, I forgot I was going to take it. 100%.
They've called me and been like, yo, did your mom take the centerpiece from table 17? Because we can't figure out where it is.
And everybody said, we called everybody else.
Belongs to the hall.
Yeah.
We got to bring it back.
We called everybody else and they don't have it. So I call them the next day and I'm like, yo, I forgot my centerpiece. Like, did anybody take it? I forgot it. And he was like, nah, motherfucker, you can't have that. That shit
ain't have that shit, bro.
That shit ain't for the taking.
Hell fucking no, man. You don't just get to take the shit. You gotta at least have a conversation. If you don't look under your chair and there's a little number or something, some kind of raffle that says you get to take some shit, you really can't take anything from a wedding.
I gave away, mine were all gifts. I don't remember if I announced it, but at my wedding, all the centerpieces were all gifts. Regalos from my friends, They come in, they have a good time, they leave with something, a little thing. I was gonna give away iPhones.
They come in, they have you start talking like Scarface. They come in, they take a little gift, everybody's happy.
Everybody have a good time, go home and tell your friends.
All right, Pelican.
No, but yeah, it's usually a fucking they're usually gifts. What do you think about the Lil Nas X video?
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
I'm not gonna watch it. I don't support that devil worship shit.
I don't give a fuck who you worship. I don't really believe in much, so I can't be like agnostic and then say, you can't believe in the devil, or you can't believe in one and then say the other people can't believe in the other one. So I'm not watching it not because of that. I haven't watched it just because I haven't came across it.
I never said people couldn't do it. I just said I don't believe in a person with very limited talent grinding his booty up on the devil. That to me, there's other things I could watch. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I don't really support intentional shock value. You know what I'm saying? I know that you're giving a lap dance to the devil because my girl's gonna come home and be like, "Oh my god, you see the little Nas X video? You doing some crazy shit?" He's like,
yes,
and then really? What does that look like? Let me put it on. I
could 100% get behind that. Like not supporting like that shock value fucking media or whatever it is that comes out. 100% I can support that. He also came out with a shoe, right? Like a limited edition, like Nike shoe that Nike didn't like authorize him releasing. So now he's got like a lawsuit going on with Nike or him and the designer that put the shoe together.
Great. So now he's gonna lose the whole $84 he made on that first rodeo song. I don't know how
he went from he didn't just. He made a grip off that song.
He didn't make shit off that. I bet you money. Twiz knows how the music game works. Ray Figs knows how the music game works. I guarantee he got fucked.
Did a lick off that
no,
money.
He did not. I guarantee he got fucked off some crazy 360 deal. He had no idea what he was signing, and he made $65 and got a watch that they let him borrow.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
He did not make a lick off that record.
If he didn't make money off that record, he wouldn't be out. He wouldn't have jumped out the way he jumped out on this music, with this like new music video / I wonder if you know what's crazy is that nobody's fucking talking about the song.
Because nobody gives a fuck about the song.
I haven't heard the song. I haven't heard a snippet of the song.
Nobody cares about the song because it's all about the devil.
Yo, Ray, tell this man he hit a lick with that first song. Bro, that song's still getting played.
Yo, bro, you
can't say he didn't get no money. He didn't get no show money.
Bro,
he didn't make no show money.
That's what a 360 deal is. Where the record label takes money that you make off of everything going forward.
I wonder what I wonder.
I will bet my fucking
look it up right
last dollar that Lil Nas X made a little sliver of a fraction of what the label made off of that music. I guarantee you.
Well, that's 100% sure. I'm not saying he made more than the label.
But you said he came up like he hit a lick on that record. I guarantee you he did not. If he made 6 figures off that record, I'd be shocked.
You don't think that he made...
Bro, what you think and the way business works are two different things.
You don't think he made $100,000?
I think he possibly made $100,000.
He bought Billy Ray Cyrus a fucking car.
Oh, is that what he did? He told you that?
They definitely didn't buy that car. That was a sponsored car or some shit like that.
Bro,
he definitely there was a video where he was giving Billy Ray Cyrus a car, but I don't know if he bought it or if it was sponsored or whatever the case may be.
He definitely didn't buy it.
He definitely, listen, the truth, this is the truth, right?
Oh, it's the truth.
This is the truth.
All right, guys, hold on, guys. Listen.
Stop everything. Here comes the truth. Here's the truth.
Talk.
He had no fucking money before this song. So even if he only made 100 racks, that's a lot of fucking money for a motherfucker with no money.
True.
So he's definitely up. Whether he's up a lot or he's up a little bit, my man is doing a lot better. He has a lot more denim coats than he had before. I'm not saying he's making Post Malone money.
You think Lil Nas X didn't blow through $100,000 in 3 months?
Nah, gay dudes is nice at saving money.
No, they're not.
That's a fact.
The only way they save money is a lot of them don't have kids.
I don't even want to get down this fucking road about homosexuality and finances.
I'm talking from a perspective of having multiple. Well,
yeah, exactly.
My cousin,
he's
doing so well, and the reason he's doing that well is because he don't have no kids sucking his money out of his pockets.
Well, that's another. Well, that goes.
You know
to
what
my
a
point
dink
too.
is? You know what a dink? You ever hear of a dink?
Is that a gay term? No.
No. Double income, no kids.
Yeah. That's fire.
That's why you look like you have so much money when you do not have children.
Yeah. All right. So one thing I'm saying is that he's in a significantly better position than he was in before, and
that's not what you said.
I'm saying he came up. And I still do believe that he made a lot of money off that song. And a lot of money, such a fucking...
It's a subjective term.
It's such a subjective term. I don't think that he's a billionaire. But I think it's insulting to say that the guy didn't make six figures.
It has nothing to do with insulting.
I don't think it's accurate. I think it's more of a shot in the dark to say that he made less than six figures than to say that he made, $500,000. I think that's closer to what might be true. And I think that the record labels probably made millions of dollars.
You're talking to a man that spent the last 15 years of his life pursuing a music career.
All I'm saying,
I've been around a lot of people that have gotten their dick chopped off in deals.
Yeah, but you don't know nobody that had a song as big as that song.
Bro.
You don't think he's getting royalties off that song?
Joe Budden made no money off of Pump It Up.
Damn, they do say the first one always goes to the record label. You might be true. You might be right.
Bro, the entire shit. That was a kid with nothing. Nobody really knew who he was and shit. And he just dropped a record and signed it. You know that? Do you know that fucking, what was his name? I don't even remember his name. The Panda.
Oh, Designer.
He made no money off of Panda.
Yeah, I know. That what I do. Yeah, Kanye gave him the wet dick just to get that sample.
He made no money off of Panda.
Yeah, that was a huge fucking song either. The music industry is a shady place.
It's grimy as fuck. You make the hittest of hit records
and come home with no bread? Motherfucker singing your song
You make
everywhere?
5 albums and come home with no bread. Yo, Ray Figs is making more money off of music
than Lil Nas X?
Than Lil Nas X. I'll tell you right now, bro.
Damn. Shout out to Ray Figs.
I'm telling you right now, son, these artists are making no money.
I wonder.
Lil Yachty didn't make no bread till like his 3rd album.
He was getting super fucked. I seen a video about dudes that got the wet dick when it came to like their contracts.
Yeah.
He was on the very top of that fucking list.
I saw an interview of his. He didn't even know what he made.
Yeah.
He had no idea when
that.
he even signed. They were like, how many albums are on your deal?
I think that was on 105.1. I think it was on
I don't know. How much money do you make off Man, just with that shit, man. Oh.
You don't know.
You don't even know.
I did see that interview.
I hope you got a mom and dad that give a fuck what you signed. Because clearly you have no idea.
I wonder if he even got a deal, Lil Nas X. So I can't know. I can't make any speculations because I really don't know if he made any money. But you're absolutely correct. There are plenty of people who didn't make any who had hit records and didn't make no fucking money.
Bro, you know that song by The Verve?
Who the fuck is
It's a bittersweet symphony that's live. And it starts with the violins.
Oh, yeah.
That big, like 90s record.
Yeah.
They made no fucking money off that song. That's the biggest song of their career.
That's a big song. You know how many people use that sample of that violin?
Well, you know that was sampled from a Rolling Stones record, which is a lot of the reason why they didn't get the fucking money.
That's another thing is that you end up losing money throwing out a hit.
label that didn't clear a sample.
Yeah, and that happens a lot.
And this is what I'm saying.
That's insane to me. That, I mean, I guess I always knew it, but you know, when you say it out loud, did Khabib just jump into the chat?
That's hilarious.
Yo, shout out to Khabib. 29-0, baby.
That's hilarious. Say
29-0.
Say hello, brother.
Yeah, go check out the chat. Khabib just jumped in the chat, which is the craziest thing I've ever fucking seen.
Yo, whoever used that name is hilarious.
Yeah. Fucking.
Yo, Khabib was smash.
What the fuck were we just talking about before that fucking dude threw me off in the chat?
But we just
the dudes that wasn't making any money on music. Yes, I think it's crazy. What about? Let me ask you a question. What about What about Black Eyed Peas? Are they making money? Because they're enormous.
Yeah, no, Black Eyed Peas are making money. When you get to that level, you're making money.
Okay,
but you know, you look at, especially with how music is now with the streaming and shit like that. Do you know that? You know the song? You remember that song? When Pharrell and Daft Punk were doing those records together.
Yeah, I know exactly what I remember that time period.
You know that song Lucky? Just to get lucky.
Yeah.
You know they made 10 grand off that record? It's streamed at the time they made $10,000. It had streamed over 1 billion times on Spotify.
What the fuck is happening?
They got paid 10 grand. $10,000.
That means that Linkin Park didn't get anything off that Jay-Z collab?
Oh, well, they were already big and Jay-Z was already big.
No. All right, this is a question. Were they as big as Jay-Z?
Would Jay-Z have done a collaboration with them if they weren't?
I'm asking. Were they
They
as
were
big
up there.
in their genre?
Yes.
As big as Jay-Z is
Yes.
in hip hop. Okay.
Yes. Not in
like
like the
them.
world. You know what I mean? Because now at this point, like Jay-Z, even though he's looking like a knockoff Basquiat nowadays,
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, he's looking like, I don't know. He's going to like Gunplay's hairdresser. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Jay-Z looks like he was been stranded on a desert island, and then they found him, and they were like, "Yo, here, put this suit on."
And he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
And he just got no. They put a suit on. And he said, "Put this suit on," and then he gets off the plane, fresh off the island. Like, he's got a beard and like fuck, his hair looks crazy, but he's got a fresh suit on.
Fresh as fuck.
Yeah. Don't you culturally appropriate Jay-Z? In the world of people still sell records many times more. What? In the world, people still sell records many times more. I wonder, people still buying records?
Well, people aren't really selling music anymore. People are streaming shit.
I don't think people are selling like anything that you could really consume like digitally anymore, because it's too hard to keep a hold on it. Only one person has to buy it, and he could give it to all his friends, or put it on the internet, and the whole world has it. I think that the companies that are doing it right or not doing it right, that still have a hold on their shit, are companies like Adobe. And anybody who uses Photoshop, me and you, we use Adobe Audition,
I use Photoshop
Illustrator
and Lightroom.
And you'll know this, that you have to pay like a membership fee to own the new versions of those products.
Yeah.
So you're not buying the product, you get a CD key, and then for the rest of your life, you have Adobe Audition 2010 or whatever.
So we're getting away from music. You're talking about digital products in general.
Well, yeah, and it ties into music. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, so let's say you have a monthly subscription to, what's that Jay-Z like streaming platform?
Tidal.
The music just comes out there every month. You get it on there. You're paying monthly for it.
Agreed.
Same thing with Adobe. You're paying monthly for it, so you can't pirate it. You can't pirate Adobe because it's all cloud-based now.
Bro, forget pirating it. So I tried to buy the hard copy version.
You can't.
You just can't get it.
You can't. So I think that the only other way that you're gonna be able to make the music, brother, I back. Yo, Khabib, what's up, baby? The only way you're gonna make money on it is to like charge is to have something like that, like a Spotify, like a Tidal, like things like that.
Yeah, it's got to be a streaming service.
Yeah, because no one's
yeah. Well, I was gonna say unless, but that's a streaming service also.
Yeah,
like Flow Grappling, it's impossible to get a link to a Flow Grappling event.
It's so you look at the UFC,
and it's also niche markets.
Yeah, 100%. You look at the UFC. The UFC has ESPN Plus. You and I both pay for ESPN Plus, whatever, right? And there are perks to having ESPN Plus, specifically like being able to watch fight nights and getting like a decent discount on the pay-per-views.
And I watch it 30 for 30s.
And you could watch the 30 for 30s. And there's other sports on there that I don't give a fuck about, but they're included, right?
Yeah.
The ESPN Plus app is $7.99 a month or whatever it is. And then when you watch the pay-per-views, it's still $59.99. So they're getting us with the monthly, and then they're getting us with the pay-per-views that we do watch. Even if we pirate the pay-per-views, they're still hitting us off every month for $7.99.
Yeah. And that's why they moved to this model. If you ask me, I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like they moved to this model because they saw this shit coming.
And it's one of those things where it's like I'm not like super I'm not pro. Sorry about that. I'm not pro fucking like subscriptions, because I don't have a bunch of subscriptions, and I refuse to have a bunch of subscriptions.
I have a bunch. You have more than you think.
No.
How many subscriptions you got? What do you got?
I have Plex, which is a media server that I have.
By the way, I need you to put some more shit up on there.
I got you.
You get the show
I
action.
have Plex.
Ooh,
I have YouTube. That's it.
That's the only streaming services you have. You
That's
don't have
the only
Netflix?
ones I pay for. Those are the only ones I pay for.
Oh, so you have other people's accounts?
Yes.
Okay. See, I have YouTube. I have Amazon Prime. I have Netflix. I have Hulu.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I have.
You have cable?
HBO Max.
What the fuck you have? What is on HBO?
Yo, the way they
Game of Thrones is over years ago.
First of all, my girl signed up for this shit, but of course signed up on my card. So every fucking month, I'm like, fucking HBO again.
Yeah.
What the fuck you watching on there? She's not watching shit
I'm
on
still
there.
paying for it.
I'm just donating to HBO Max.
Yeah,
right now.
dude, don't feel bad. I'm still paying $8.99 a month for Best Buy coverage on a phone that I don't have
Why are you still paying for it?
because they got to call them to cancel it. That's how they get you.
Wow.
Same reason why you're still fucking paying for HBO, pendejo. Don't look at me.
That shit's $15 too. $14.99.
Oh, yeah,
a
you're
month.
paying double than what I am. Yeah, don't look at me wild.
Yo, because every time I go to cancel it, they go to drop some shit. Now Mortal Kombat is going to be available April 8th on HBO Max.
What, the movie?
Yes, or in theaters.
What?
Yes. Let's split it. $77 and you can hold my
I
account.
have HBO.
So let me hold yours.
I have it's my mom's account.
God damn it.
I have all right. So listen, I'm lucky enough that my mom happens to have like her cable package has everything in it.
Okay.
So I just use like my mom's. My sister has Netflix. I use her Netflix. One of our friends, one of me and my girl's friends has Hulu, and we use her Hulu. But I also trade. Like we use her Hulu. She uses my ESPN Plus.
Okay, fair enough.
I have Alonso's Amazon Prime. He uses my ESPN Plus, and then everybody pretty much has my Plex account,
Yeah, including me.
including you. Yeah, you're the only one that's not contributing actually. So no, that's
What? I should pay you? People pay you for that?
People don't pay me, but they are trading me services.
All right, what do you want to
So
use?
I'll think about it. You just listed them all.
Think about
Let
it.
me think about it, and then hit you up for your credentials.
Yeah, all right.
But listen, that's where we have to be.
My
though.
Netflix is going to be different because they curate different things per person.
No, I have my own Netflix. No. I have a Netflix under my sister's account.
But you're going to want a different one. You're going to want my account because when you look at my account, I'm telling you, bro.
My sister has a ball in Netflix with like 4K.
Bro, it doesn't matter because they're only showing you what they want you to watch. They're showing you shit based on her viewing history, based on your viewing history.
No.
You look at mine, you'll be like, oh my God, I didn't even know Netflix had this shit.
I'm about to put everybody on.
My Netflix.
How many people are on the stream right now? I'm about to put everybody on.
There's 4 people on the chat right now.
Listen to me, mi gente. Google has released a new Chromecast. Within this new Chromecast, you now get to see what's trending online, what's trending on Google, what's trending on the internet, not just what Netflix wants to feed you, what Netflix says is top 10, what Hulu says is top 10. You now get to search through every single streaming platform.
Just to see what Google wants you to watch, which is really who's controlling the fucking world.
They're controlling them all anyways. Your Netflix only shows you what they think you want to watch too.
I agree to that, but you're here thinking Google is different.
I'm saying that you get a broader variety.
You don't.
100% you get a
They
broader
trick
variety.
you into thinking you have a broader variety.
I'm going to tell you why you get a broader variety, because you get to see multiple streaming platforms. Right now, if you use a Fire Stick or you use your TV, you get to go to Netflix. Then when you get out of Netflix, you get to see what's on Hulu. Then you get out of Hulu, you get to see what's on YouTube. You get out of YouTube. This combines them all in one.
So this is like the Trivago
Yes,
of
I
travel
suppose.
websites. But
it's a recommendation.
you're
of
going to
mine.
realize that everything's just repeated in bullshit inside 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
But
They're going to be recycling shit all the time. Just what they want you to see.
you see a lot of the same shit
They're
on
going to
there.
be showing you who's paying to be in
to
front
be
of
on the
you.
front page. I don't think that's true, right? I think that
You know that's a fact.
I think that people could pay to go into sponsored positions, just so you could go to sponsored positions on YouTube or Google or whatever. But I think that what drives like trending is more like algorithms of how people are Googling
That's
things.
assuming that the word trending
means
what people are watching.
it means what people think it means.
They are showing you what they want to trend.
Yeah, so if I'm not a pessimistic Patty, I think that what they're showing me is what's
Or realistic Riley.
or a realistic Riley.
One or the other.
I think that they're showing me what people are looking up the most, which is what I think it is. But you don't really know. It's a recommendation of mine. If you got a Fire Stick and you're thinking about something else, get a Chromecast. They're like the same price. They stream 4K.
I'm gonna get one.
$50
because I already have one and it's old and garbage. I have like the first Chromecast.
You have like the first one, right? Before they had remotes.
Yeah. There's no remote.
Now there's a remote, and it uses a really good user interface called Google TV. Super cool. Like right now, me and my chick are watching all of the Pirates of the Caribbean. We're up to the last one right now.
Those are fucking hit movies, bro.
Dude, they're good movies.
They're incredible.
One of the things that's cool that you could do is like, you know how on the Fire Stick you could hold the remote and talk to it?
Yep. And it's accurate as hell.
It's accurate as hell. On this, you could talk to your phone, like with the Google Assistant, and you could just be like, I'm not gonna do it now because it'll turn it on. But you say, hey, blank, blank, like put on Pirates of the Caribbean, and like it'll just pop up.
Wow.
Or you could tell, like now that it's hooked up to your TV, you could also tell that kind of turns your TV on and off, and you could just like talk to any device in your house, or even start it from like outside your house, which you'd never have to do. Every once in a while, I piss my wife off by like not being home and then telling my phone to blast music in my house, and then like I'll see her turn it off, and I'll turn it back on, and then she'll have to call me and be like, hey.
That's hilarious.
I get it. It's no longer funny. It was funny.
Like, you don't think it's funny that I made the room like 500 degrees?
No, but it's a cool thing. Let's get into the fights that were announced. I know we talked about it briefly when you came in. The first fight that I wanted to talk about was Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards, who hasn't fought in the last time. The last time he fought was in the back of the arena, the night that Jorge Masvidal fought Darren Till. That's Leon Edwards' last fight because he got two-pieced by Jorge Masvidal backstage, and his man's got punched up too.
How did they not make that fight after that?
I don't think that Leon Edwards was hurt. He was hurt for a while. That's why he didn't fight. So he was hurt for a little bit. I think he might have been hurt at that time. Also, if I'm Jorge, why would I ever want to fight Leon Edwards? He's not a big enough name to really want to go after. There's too many other really good fighters that are more than happy to fight him, like Colby Covington, like Kamaru Usman, like Conor McGregor, like Nate Diaz. There's other people who would have fought him and did fight him that are way bigger names than fucking Leon Edwards.
I guess you're right. But, I think from the UFC perspective, after that, with how viral that clip went, I think they could have really used some momentum there and really built up that fight.
Only way he fights fucking Jorge Masvidal loses this Usman fight.
That won't be it. If he wins this Usman fight,
he fights Colby.
Nah.
Yes.
He fights Colby.
It's not gonna be fucking Leon Edwards right away. And that means that's given that Edwards beats Diaz.
If Leon Edwards is gonna beat Nate
If he don't beat Nate Diaz,
he's gonna beat Nate Diaz.
They're fighting at 170.
He's gonna beat Nate Diaz. I don't know if Nate Diaz is, because Leon Edwards is a fairly safe fighter with nasty striking, nasty elbows in the clinch. Striking. He's going to rip Nate Diaz's face apart.
How many rounds is that fight going to be?
5.
5 rounds.
It's going to be the first 5-round co-main event in UFC history.
This is a tough one. So let's say the only way that fight happens.
Let me think about this. Who's going to win that fight? Take back my previous prediction.
I'm not saying Leon Edwards is going to beat Nate Diaz. I really don't think that. I don't think that that's going to happen right away. I don't think, they're fighting at 170. Nate's not cutting down to 155. Leon Edwards, he's a very muscular guy. I'm sure he's got to get to 170. It's a 5-round fight.
He fights at 170.
But he's got to get to 170.
Oh, down to 170.
Nate Diaz lives around that mark. Nate Diaz is used to getting to 55. He probably doesn't even have to get to 70. He probably walks around 170.
Nah, he walks around heavier than that. He's a tall guy. He's big for that weight class.
I don't think he walks around as heavy as Leon Edwards. Look how fucking diesel that dude is.
I don't really know, to be honest. I'd be shooting in the dark. I'm not sure.
So the truth is that we could agree that Leon Edwards is not a bigger human being, a more muscular human being who's more likely to weigh more than Nate's soft body, right?
Why are you hating on him?
I love him. I think he's gonna win this fight.
Right. Like
I love him.
Connor said, he said, I just dug the grave a little deeper for Nate's skinny, fat, long body.
Yeah. It's the truth. He's got a weird little body. He punches weird too. I fucking love the guy, but the facts are facts. The guy's he's a little unorthodox.
Facts are
and
facts.
He looks a little fucking. He fights he's great. I want him to win this fight. I think he can win this fight.
I think it's better for the sport if he wins a fight.
Yeah, 100%. I think that it's weird to have him fighting in that division. I think he would have got a 55.
Yeah, he said he's not going to 155 anymore. Nate said he's a welterweight.
He can't fight at welterweight. He can't.
Guys are too strong and they hit too hard, bro.
He can't fight at welterweight.
He got beat by Connor at welterweight, and he's not even a welterweight. He got beat to shit by Jorge Masvidal. Welterweight, they're gonna ravage Nate Diaz in welterweight.
Yeah, those
Think
guys
about
are too
the
big.
other fighters in welterweight. What's he gonna do against Kamaru Usman?
Kamaru was going to
Ultimately, you have to face Kamaru Usman. If you want to get anywhere in the welterweight division and you're like, okay, what's the goal? The goal a lot of times is ultimately a belt, right?
Yeah.
Usman is a scary boogeyman motherfucker down the hallway of that cage.
No way Diaz beats Usman.
Think of who he would have to go through. He's got to go through Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards.
He's got to go through Jorge. Because you can't get a title shot after Jorge whooped your ass. There got to be something's got to get figured out there.
Yeah,
he's got to go through Colby.
Yeah,
he's got to go through Gilbert.
Yep.
And this is before you even discuss Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, so I don't understand why he's fighting at 170. I really don't think it's a good call for him. I don't think that he's not. I get it. He says he's a 170er, but those guys hit too hard for you at 170. Next thing I wanted to talk about is Michael Chandler fighting Charles Oliveira for the 155 belt. This really pisses me off, but when you think about it, it's kind of the only thing that could happen, right? So Michael Chandler going against Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira's like on an 8-fight win streak or some ridiculous shit like that. He's gonna fight newcomer to the UFC, Michael Chandler. The reason why I was upset, Michael Chandler's second fight in the UFC. First of all, his first fight, fights Dan Hooker, jumps into 5th place. Kind of bullshit. I get it, right? Now he fights for the fucking belt. Also, bullshit. Don't think he should be fighting for the belt. I get it if Charles Oliveira was going to fight for the belt. If they said Charles Oliveira is going to fight Dustin for the belt, I'd say, okay, that makes sense.
That was the fight I wanted.
I'll take that, right? But you're telling me that Michael Chandler comes in and he's going to jump from 5 to 1. So Michael Chandler doesn't have to fight. He doesn't got to fight Tony. He doesn't have to fight Justin. He doesn't have to fight Dustin. He doesn't have to fight Connor. He doesn't have to fight. There's so many people in the 155 division.
You have to fight Tony.
That Did you say Tony? Yeah, it said Tony. That it's like almost insulting, right? But now really think about it, right? He's not fighting Justin because Justin's not going to fight right now because they're fighting in. When do they fight? They're not fighting in June, right? When are they fighting?
They're fighting at 262. That's the main event of that fight.
262, which I think that is June.
No, I think it's May.
May. So, all right. So he's not going to fight. Dustin's the only one that makes sense to fight at that time, I think, because I think everybody else is
everybody else is tied up already.
Either ineligible or has a fight lined up.
Like they're planning that Dustin Connor trilogy for the summer.
That I guess that's why Dustin's not fighting him.
He wants the big money fight.
Isn't Tony Ferguson on a medical suspension?
Nah, Tony Ferguson already has a fight booked.
Okay, so that's why Tony's not fighting him. Why isn't Justin Gaethje fighting him then?
He don't want to fight Chandler. He says he won't fight Chandler.
He should be fighting Charles Oliveira.
Not for the belt.
Why not?
Because he lost his title fight.
He should be fighting. So Michael Chandler deserves it over fucking Justin Gaethje?
No, I never said that.
But what I'm saying is that I get it. I get that the UFC says, not just the UFC, Dustin too. Dustin and the UFC might say, listen, you're gonna fight. You want to fight Connor, or you want to fight? You want to fight for the belt? It's fucking easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna fight Connor. Connor's a bigger fucking fight. It's a bigger money fight.
Connor's the huge money fight.
It's a huge money fight for Dustin. Dustin says to him, in my opinion, Dustin says, "Well, I'll fuck both those guys up anyways. Let me fuck Connor up one more time, and then I'll fight for the belt. Get this fucking payday, and then get my belt." The same thing that Jorge Masvidal did. He could have fought for the fucking belt. He would. Colby Covington didn't have the fucking hype train behind him that Jorge Masvidal did after fucking flying kneeing Ben Askren. He could have fought for the belt after that, but he said, you know what? I want the money fight. Give me the BMF belt. Let's pump this to this fucking sky. We're gonna fight in New York.
That was a way better move.
We're gonna get the money, and then we're gonna fight for the belt, which is exactly what fucking happened, right?
Agreed.
Now, Dustin Poirier, he's gonna fight Conor. Charles Oliveira fights Michael Chandler. If Charles Oliveira wins, that's not a big deal.
Tony Ferguson's fighting on the same card.
On the same card,
he's fighting Beneil Dariush.
Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, that is true. That's another fucking guy.
Beneil Dariush, another motherfucker at 155.
Well, you know who's under Beneil Dariush, right? You know who's right under him?
Edson Barboza?
No.
But he's in there too.
No. The other dude from fucking, I think he's from Kazakhstan too.
Oh my God.
Yes,
fucking,
oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, help us out. We're talking about, he's ranked number 10, I think.
He just fought.
Makhachev.
Islam Makhachev.
Islam Makhachev. Right underneath him. So you look at that 155 division, it's so fucking stacked. It's like insulting to see this guy, Michael Chandler, come in. And if he gets the belt, it's going to be even worse because the only good part about him winning that belt is now we get to see all these people fight for the belt who've never fought him before.
Yeah.
I think that no matter who it goes to, it's not sticking around with them for long. I think that belt ends up in Louisiana. That's what I think.
Yeah, that belt does end up in Louisiana, bro.
That belt ends up wrapped around.
That hot sauce.
No matter who fucking wins this fight, whether Michael Chandler wins, Charles Oliveira wins, in early 2022, that belt's going to fucking. There's gonna be Dustin versus that guy, and that's where that fucking belt's going. Next fight I want to talk about going up. Oh my God, there's a big fight that was just announced, and now it was in my head, and now it's out of my head. Oh, next fight we're going up to heavyweight. John Jones says that he's not fighting fucking Francis Ngannou for less than $10 million.
That's what he said, 10 million?
Yeah, and then you know what? The Black Beast jumped on Twitter and said, "Well, I'll do it for $8 million." He's already churned down like $7 million.
Who?
John Jones. He turned down their first offer, which I think was $7 million. He was $7 or $8 million, and he says he's not fighting for less than $10 million. Black Beast jumps in and he says, "Well, I'll do it for $8 million." Honestly, their first fight was fucking a snooze fest.
John Jones turned down $7 million.
He turned down their first offer, which I believe was $7 million. I could very well be correct.
They don't pay people $7 million.
I don't know.
I don't even know if Conor's ever made $7 million off top from the UFC.
He says he wants $10 million. And I believe he turned down the original offer. Let's look it up. John Jones, Francis Ngannou, and then we see John Jones tells UFC $10 to $8 million, way too low for Francis Ngannou fights. Derek Lewis responds, "That's what I was just talking about." So yeah, it's what he says it's too low. He's wants to be over to $10 million, right? Which I guess everybody wants big money. And he sees this opportunity where the fans would love this fucking fight. Don't think it's a super good fight for him. He traditionally doesn't fight as good against these enormous dudes. You know, John Jones being a big guy, he's essentially the same size as Francis. Height, he's 6'4", so is Stipe. But he's not going to come in at 260. He's probably going to come in like 240-ish, which is what he thinks he's going to come in at. And you look at his last couple fights, he's that tough with these big guys. I get it. Thiago's not as big as Francis is, but he had a tough time against Thiago, and Thiago had a fucking broken fucking knee.
He's gonna wrestle fuck Francis.
He has to.
Everybody that fights Francis, the reason Stipe just got knocked out was for some reason he had a lapse in his silly fucking brain and thought he should stand up and try to trade with Francis.
And he cracked Francis
with a right hand.
If
he had a follow-up, Francis might have fucking stumbled.
If it was anybody else, he would have dropped him. That shot was so fucking clean.
Yeah, it was clean. But then he got slept with the following punch.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Like, you survived the first time you guys fought with a very specific strategy. But goddamn, Francis had a hell of a sprawl.
Yeah, Francis looked good. You see when he run around the back?
When he sprawled and spun to the back, like side back, man, I was like, whoa. And then starts pummeling him with the fucking ground and pound. I was like, yeah. Francis looking good, man. You got the cheat code, Francis.
Francis is looking real good. I think he brought in some fucking some good wrestling coaches. Wait, one more. What you got something?
Go ahead. I got nothing.
I want to talk about Ben Askren training with Freddie Roach. You know, I know what you think, right? And
you know what I know.
You think that Jake Paul's gonna butt fuck this dude, or
he's going to slowly embarrass Ben Askren in there, and it's gonna be an embarrassment. It is. It's because everybody's gonna say, "Oh, MMA." It's gonna be a bad look for MMA because this is not an MMA fight.
You know, did you know that that Dana White hooked up Derek White hooked up Freddie Roach and Ben Askren? You know that, right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
He did. He's the one that put him on
because he's.
And you know they're not friends.
No,
why do I keep saying Derek Lewis? Ben Askren and Dana White were never fucking the best of friends. The only reason Ben Askren ended up in the UFC was for a trade for Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah, it was a trade, and it was also a lot of pressure from a lot of outside sources that were saying they wanted to see Ben in the UFC.
Yeah, in Ben's defense, he came into the UFC kind of at the end of his career anyways. But
the guy had one hip.
Yeah, came into the UFC at the end of his career and then didn't, I like him, man. I like Ben Askren. I think he's gonna. I think he has what it takes to not finish him, but I think he has what it takes to do well on this fight. You know, we're talking about.
You think Ben Askren does?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I think he's gonna do all right.
I gotta take a piss early this time.
What? Okay, go ahead. Go take a piss. Give me something to talk about.
Talk about legalization.
We talked about he wants me to talk about New York's recreational marijuana. I don't want to talk about that anymore. We talked about it already earlier. I shouldn't let Justin tell me what to talk about. Now that I'm just here with me and you guys, I should just talk about whatever the fuck I want, right? I'm going to pitch myself this way. Hold on. Just me and you guys. What do I have written here? Oh, man. I'm going to talk to Justin when he gets back about the David Dobrik shit because I feel like the David Dobrik shit just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. If you guys didn't hear last week, we talked about David Dobrik and how he's losing a bunch of sponsors because he has like some kind of an affiliation with a guy who was called out for the yeah, Ray, you're right. No, well, you're almost right. First things first. So, I'm gonna get some context. I'm gonna get back to David Dobrik thing, but Ray says my boy Berto got mad nervous. He dolo. I'm never alone, Poppy. I got you guys with me, and I feel like I strive under pressure. I feel like when I'm under pressure, I perform the best. You know, it's my ability to bullshit, honestly. My ability to bullshit and kind of just say the first thing that comes to my mind or never really think about what I'm going to say makes me really good at just like mouth vomit, right? Or word vomit. Facts. We right here, right? Me and Ray right here. Go check out Ray's many Instagram accounts. Check out Ray Figs on YouTube, Ray Figs Music. But I wanted to get to the David Dobrik situation. David Dobrik, for the people who don't know, is a very, very, very big YouTube star, influencer, who was recently accused. He wasn't accused of sexually assaulting anybody. Somebody he affiliates with was accused of sexually assaulting somebody. And now they're fucking, he's losing a bunch of sponsors. I wanted to go down the David Dobrik road again that we were talking about last week. He's losing all these sponsors. You choking them. You choking like them. What did he say? You choking like him. I don't know what that means. I think Ray said I got super. When you left, I think my tone changed. You left and I was just like, I don't know what to fucking talk about. And I can't let Justin tell me what to talk about.
Well, I have such respect for your time. I took a piss and didn't even wash my hands.
I appreciate that right here.
I got you.
Thank you. And I got my vaccine.
And I'm a righty when I piss. What?
I got my vaccine. Did I tell you that?
No, you did.
I got my first round.
Good for you, bro.
First round, baby.
How's that chip feel?
Vaccinated. When I tell you the cell phone service went up, I'm not even. I got the fucking vaccine and my 5G went up like 2 bars.
Yo, that's how you got to do it, bro.
It's crazy. Everything's better. My Wi-Fi's faster.
I think my chip slipped down to my knuckle.
Yeah.
When I first got my shot, my finger was feeling weird. I think my chip is lodged in my knuckle.
One thing for fucking sure is my arm was sore as fuck.
Yeah, the first one is like they punch you in the arm. The second one, you might like get chills and shit, little body aches. The second one was a little rough. It's a much bigger dose. It's like 3 times more.
Don't tell me that shit, bro.
You already got the first one. Don't be.
Why would he ever tell me that? Because now, even if I wasn't gonna feel that, I'd feel it.
Like, ooh, I think I feel kind of sick. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, bring me some soup, babe. Ooh, little cardito, I need some soup, some broth.
I think it's fucking crazy how. I know I waited a long time to get it, right? And I want you guys to know that I was offered this shot. Like, I was one of the first round of people who was offered this shot. And
He's special, y'all.
I'm special, y'all. And I turned it down because I didn't want to get it. Not that I didn't want to get it. I just didn't. I don't go anywhere. I work from home. It's easy for me to say, what the fuck was that? What the fuck? Justin's drink just exploded. So I was like,
goddamn nitrous ball.
Yeah, I was kind of hesitant to get it. Not because I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of science. I just was kind of hesitant, right? In the sense that I didn't think I needed it yet, right? But my chick got offered it, and then she gets it, and I was like, nope, not gonna be the only motherfucker in this house vaccinated. I'm getting mine too, and that's essentially how I ended up getting it. But
that's smart.
But she got. So I got the.
Take a look at that.
Yeah, I know it's amazing. I got the PF
Flyers.
The PF Flyers, the Pfizer, P5. What is it?
Pfizer, bro.
Pfizer. I've been saying Pfizer. Somebody laughed at me this morning. Swizz laughed at me. I was on the phone with him. I said, I got that PF Pfizer. He's like, what? You mean Pfizer? That's how the French say it.
The
you
P
guys,
is silent.
Yeah, you guys are all just aren't as fucking.
I got the Pfizer too. Your girl got the Pfizer?
She got the Moderna.
Yeah, see, Pfizer gang.
So you know what's crazy is that
Pfizer is more effective.
When I went to, is that true?
Yep.
Fucking one more high five.
Facts.
We can afford to be touching each other like this now.
That's right, because we're vaccinated.
So I didn't know this, but when I got to the place I got the shot at,
okay,
I happened to know some people there. So after I got the shot, I went to go visit people I know. And I was like, damn, honestly, I'm kind of mad I didn't get the Johnson & Johnson one because I don't want to be one and done. I'm okay with the lower numbers.
The Johnson & Johnson is fake.
Yo, every time I talk to somebody, like the numbers go down a little bit. At first, it was like 75% effective. And now somebody else, it's like 63% effective.
Man, please, you ask me, it's 57.
I tell you one thing, though, that shit is like 97% against like hospitalization, though, right? Which is what we really want. We want to not just go to the hospital.
See, but what's hilarious is, listen, what'd you just say?
97% effective against hospitalization.
That's what I think is hilarious.
That they say that, right?
Yeah.
Because you could die from home.
And what I think is hilarious is, wait, so this vaccine determines physician behavior? Whether or not they feel it's appropriate to admit me to the hospital?
Well, it's based off of the credentials that would make you in that scope of somebody who should stay versus somebody who should
Hospital admission is completely subjective based on the perception of the physician. 100%.
I know, but there has to be credentials. There's some credentials. Like it is some.
You can find any reason to admit somebody. If you come into me and you're like, my belly hurts, I could admit you for belly pain. Or
it's closer. Yeah, I'm gonna get herpes. Go ahead.
Oh, that's all good. I already got it.
Yeah, you can't.
That's why I wasn't worried.
Yeah, that's why we only do this podcast on certain days.
Hello, yeah. Avoid flare-ups.
Avoid flare-ups. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, I do think that's kind of like a
hospitalizations are 100%.
It's a super like subjective fucking based on what the doctor says.
Yeah.
But regardless, right? I wanted to be one and done. I don't want to have to go back for a second dose.
I just don't want a baby lotion company
who's already fucked up once.
Yeah.
With the talcum powder.
Yeah, and they already fucked up again with the gowns. You know, they were making the COVID gowns. They were making the gowns that the hospitals were using, and they knew that they had faulty sleeves that were allowing penetration and permeability of the virus, and they lied about it and continued to sell them and push them out in droves to hospitals.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah. And then it came out, and they were like, oh, we knew about it. We're sorry about it. You know, we just, we kind of...
Yo, fuck Johnson.
We're sorry about it. And then everyone was just like, okay, it's cool. I'm still using his baby lotion,
funny enough, those two words that you mentioned, the two P's, penetration and permeability, both were on my resume. I think that, you know, being around COVID, there's probably like a lot of room for fucking Johnson & Johnson is a scam.
That's right, Claudio. It is a scam. They don't care about nothing. They don't even care about the tierless babies. They don't care about the tierless shampoo. They don't care about none of that. They want all the babies to cry.
Aren't they Johnson & Johnson a family company?
So they say anybody that tells you they're a family company, that's like saying, yo, I ain't trying to be racist, but.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Come on, no offense, but.
Yeah, but I'm about to say some offensive shit.
Yeah, if you got to say we're a family company, you're the devil.
Yo, damn.
I don't believe you for a second.
That's, you know who really is the devil, right?
Johnson & Johnson.
No. Does Johnson & Johnson fall under...
the devil? Absolutely.
No. What's that company that owns Febreze and Tide? Procter & Gamble?
The hell do I know? What are you talking about? Procter & Gamble.
My mom don't buy Procter & Gamble. You don't know that?
Why?
I never told you that?
No, why?
Because they like either donated money or like are affiliated with like some kind of devil worshiping church. And my mom,
see what I'm saying,
just
man?
like you don't fuck with, just like you don't fuck. Yo, Claudio, can you please paste to us all the companies that Procter & Gamble owns? Please. Just like you don't fuck with Lil Nas X because of the devil shit. My mom don't fuck with Procter & Gamble because of the devil shit.
Okay.
They own Febreze, Tide, Charmin.
I don't use that soft ass toilet paper because that shit is nasty, gets rolled up in your ass. I don't use that. I don't use Tide. I'm a Gain motherfucker. All right. And what was the other one?
Febreze.
Goddamn, I do use Febreze.
Yo,
it's in my bathroom.
That's not all they make. They make a lot of shit. I asked Claudio to paste it, but I'm just gonna look it up myself. But they make a lot of shit. Procter & Gamble. I hate when people do that. They talk to their fucking phones. Let's see.
Yeah, but you just did it on a live podcast.
Yep, I just did it. Everything. Bounty.
Oh my God, I'm a Bounty. I'll fuck you up. You show up with some Kirkland.
Oh, they use Gain too is also theirs.
Gain is theirs too?
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
God damn it. Procter & Gamble's all over my life. Tell your mom I'm sorry.
Yo.
But I'm not giving it up.
Yo, you can't. You can't.
I'm not. They may worship the devil, but I worship fresh smelling clothing.
I'm gonna go to the Procter & Gamble brands. Let's see. Okay. All Good, Loves, Pampers, Ariel, Bounce, Cheer, Downy, Era, Gain, Tide, Riddex, Bounty, Charmin. I said Charmin. Charmin.
My mom,
Charmin, Puffs, Always Discreet, Tampax. This is L, which is
damn Tampax.
I don't know what that is.
My girl's definitely.
Yeah, Gillette, Venus, which is a Gillette off-brand. Aussie, Head and Shoulders, Herbal Essence, Old Spice, Pantene, My Black is Beautiful, Cascade, Dawn, Febreze, Gain, Microban, Mr. Clean, Swiffer, Salvo, Zevo, Crest, and Oral-B, and Scope. These motherfuckers is not fucking around.
Yo, is there anybody?
Yo, I'm not done. Clear Blue, Metamucil. Oh, Metamucil.
Metamucil makes you shit.
Yeah, Pepto-Bismol.
Oh my God, for overindulgence.
Prilosec, Vicks. No! They own Vicks?
Fuck that Vicks, man. Está encargado del Vicks.
I never knew they owned Vicks. No, Z-Quil.
Your mom can't not have the Vicks.
Yo.
I don't believe that for a second. Call your mom right now. Call your abuelita right now.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, my mom had no idea that they own all this.
Listen, bro, you need to call your mom right now.
Oh my God, bro.
Listen. Call your mom right now and ask her if she's using Vicks, because I
can't
guarantee
believe they own Vicks.
Bro, she don't fuck with Procter & Gamble asterisk. Except for Vicks.
Yeah, she thinks she don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Damn, I never knew they owned so much. Why do they own so many companies within the same industry? Motherfucker, they own the toothpaste game.
Bro, you know what they own? Because
you can't brush your teeth without having one of their products.
But listen to every single thing that you mentioned. Listen to every single thing that you mentioned. What are they all?
They're all consumables, household products.
They're all daily toiletry-like products.
Oh my God.
That you fly through and it goes on your grocery list. It goes on your list. What do you got to pick up every fucking week? You got to pick up paper towels. You got to pick up toothpaste. You got to pick up soap. You got to pick up lotion. You got to pick up Febreze. These are things. That's a Target list.
Yeah.
Everything on there, I'm picking that shit up at Target. That's my Target run.
They own. Damn, your Procter and Gamble's in like every single one of my days.
That's it.
Damn.
Procter and Gamble giving you the hard.
These motherfuckers got Tide, Bounty, and Bounce.
That's these companies that make you. You know, Gatorade
And
owns
Charmin?
Powerade. Gatorade and Powerade are the same company. They just make you think you got choices and shit.
Claudio said, "Get a bigger toothpaste if you're going every week." Yo, you know I keep my own toothpaste.
Now I only use travel size.
Oh, no, he only uses the sample sizes. Me and my chick got 2 different toothpastes because I keep my toothpaste. I prefer to brush my teeth in the shower.
That's just an extra step. It's not saving time because you can't wash yourself while you're brushing your teeth. Make no sense.
Oh, yes, I can.
You mean to tell me you do this?
I'm saying I could.
You don't do that.
I don't.
You just stand under the water and go like this.
You know why I like it? First of all, I love hot water dribbling down my back. All right?
That's a different story. I'm
love
all
that.
about efficiency and saving time,
I love that, right?
which that does not do.
It definitely,
It doesn't save no time.
it doesn't create more time.
Nothing creates time.
It doesn't add time to my day.
Nothing adds time.
Yes, it does. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Rinsing my mouth out, flossing, all those things would add time.
No,
If I
there's
don't-
no adding time because time is just a finite. There's 24 hours in the day. No matter what the fuck you do,
It
you're not going to
adds
make
time
25
to
days.
it adds time to your morning ritual of getting ready. And you knew what I meant. You would choose to embarrass me publicly, but I'm gonna forget that this happened. I'm gonna make pretend that you didn't understand me. And what I said was, what I meant was, it adds to your morning routine, right? I like brush my teeth in the shower. Not only do I feel like I get a cleaner mouth because I feel like I go in, I get all this shit, bob all over my face.
I'll tell you what. When
I go in. If you open the shower and you see me brushing my teeth, I look like I got
he's having a
rabies.
seizure.
I look like I got rabies. I got that shit on my face. But the only thing I don't like is when the toothpaste hits my chest because it gets cold. You know, I get that cooling sensation.
Yeah, you don't want no fluoride on your nipples. You know
Yeah, I ain't got the hamburger meat like you. You know, I'm exposed. Like you or Ray. Both of you guys are like little bears. Ray's a hairy motherfucker
This is
too.
more the hamburger meat. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that does your barber have to like pull your shirt down and get to your back too?
Yeah.
Ray, does your back hair connect to the back of your neck?
Bro, I'll tell you right now, if I didn't shave or trim my hair, my beard would connect to here.
You would have. It would just be one piece, right?
One.
It would
just
just
go like this.
You would have
here,
just.
and down
It would be
my
like a
chest.
bodysuit
Bro,
of
look,
hair.
it connects to my chest, my neck hair. If I don't trim it, it looks crazy. I'm wearing a fucking goddamn wetsuit made out of hair.
You're definitely heavier in the rain.
Yo, absolutely. And I
100%.
swim. I got so much drag when I swim.
Yeah, you're not a good swimmer.
I got
100
so much
yeah.
drag when I swim. It's
Terrible
unbelievable.
swimmer.
It's unbelievable. I'm a good swimmer, but I have a lot of drag as I swim.
You're not maximizing your swimming potential.
Very true. Very
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
I have a couple
You're
extra-
adding time to your laps.
That I am.
Yeah.
That I am. That I
Oh
am.
my god, yeah, but they own Procter and Gamble owns so much shit, and you use them every single day. It's funny because you try to boycott certain places, certain companies and shit like that, and then next thing you turn around and like they own everything.
That's
else.
called a monopoly. See what that is? That right there, they own me. I'm on that list. You just didn't get to it.
Yeah, you're on that list, dude. It's like I feel like there should be more options when it comes to paying for electricity.
Yeah, that's a monopoly. There's been people trying to, like for years, they've been trying to do. Twiz works in the field. Ask Twiz if he's still live in the chat.
Ray said, "My barber going through it." Yo, when both of you motherfuckers walk into I know you don't go to the barbershop anymore, but
I
both of
haven't
you
been to a
guys,
barbershop in a very long time.
both of you guys walk into the barbershop and your barber pulls, you don't even know it, but there's a separate set of clippers that he uses. These are old clippers because
Yeah.
your hair is so thick and fucking so much
Yeah.
of it, you should be delling his shit out.
Bro, he be using alpaca shears on me.
Yeah. He uses the shit they use to shave the sheep.
Yeah, for sure. The shit that goes like this. You know the blade that goes like that.
Yeah, that's the shit they use to trim the hedges.
Yo, for real, bro. For
Facts.
real.
I gotta go to the barber, yo. I'm supposed to go to the barber this week. We'll see. I text my barber, my new barber, because I got divorced from my old
Yo.
barber. I text my barber. I said, yo, when you in the shop this week? He texts me back 3 words. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I said, motherfucker, I'm trying to be fresh for those 3 days. What are you talking about? You only gonna be there those days.
That's hilarious. Yo, bro, I need to put you onto a barber. You need to use my man Johnny.
Dude, barbers are different breeds of human being.
No, they're not. You keep on fucking with
bro.
You keep fucking with barbers who are laundering their money through their barbering service.
Nah, bro, because every other barber's whack, bro. If your barber's not irresponsible and doesn't move packs on the side, he's probably not a good barber, bro.
That's facts.
You know, I need somebody who got baby mama drama. I need somebody who may
at
not
least
show
3
up.
felonies.
Yeah, I need you to have visible tattoos with a full sleeve shirt. I need you to be like, you know, a couple bad ones too.
Yeah, you gotta have some bad
If
ones.
you got a bunch of good tattoos, I don't want you cutting my hair.
But
Action Bronson said that he don't trust nobody with all good tattoos.
My man is a master barber. He's legit. The NY Barber. You could look him up. He's got a truck that he converted to a mobile barber shop.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but Ray just said, nah, can we write these down? Yo, it's the truth, bro. There's certain credentials that my barber needs to reach before you could cut my hair, because I need to know that you're going to be able to go. If you have a barber certificate, right, and you have like a BOCES one, and the dude next to you got the prison one, I want to get cut by the dude next to you.
With the prison shit?
Yeah.
But he can only do 2 cuts.
The Dark Caesar.
You know
and
that.
And a fade.
And the Bic.
Yeah.
You know that.
Well, listen, none of these barbers I would go to own a pair of scissors. Like, there's no scissors in their drawers.
No, it's just
it's straight clipper.
Clippers and straight razors.
Yeah, clippers, that's all you need.
Yeah, nah, I hear you. Unless you go to my man Johnny.
You say your man Johnny's the master barber.
Yo, he used to cut hair on Wall Street, bro. Yo, he was doing $100 haircuts.
Yeah, but that, you see, this is the thing. He's probably a real good hairstylist.
He started at halftime.
I know about halftime. Everybody in the hood knows about halftime.
He used to cut my hair at halftime. Then he went to Profiles.
I don't know about Profiles.
Profiles in Deer Park on Deer Park Avenue.
Are you talking about Profile?
Profiles, that's right. You've been to Profiles.
My thing is that,
nah, bro. He cuts hair in the hood.
So this is the thing, right?
He came up cutting hair in the hood. You know the deep, hard fade? You know, if they don't got to fade you and pull your skin down?
Yeah, I want them to be rubbing that hot-ass clipper across my shit.
You know when they switch the clipper on you? You know when
the other one's too hot?
When they use the metal joint real low with the metal clips, and then they switch it to the plastic buzzer, a whole different clipper set, and then hit you a little higher? When I used to get the tapes crazy before I went bald.
Did you fade your beard? You ever fade your beard into your hair?
Fade it down.
You did that? You faded that and then faded back up? That shit's
like, son.
My only thing is that there's barbers
you never
and
had a beard. I feel
right?
so sad about that.
I never had a beard.
I feel so sad.
Never have a beard. What you see right now
is max.
This is maxed out. Look at this.
Yo, if they picked up Berto from a fucking desert island, he was stranded, they'd be like, this motherfucker just got here.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah.
I would look like I just got there. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Like, oh, you ain't stranded. You on vacation. He'd be like, no, I swear.
The edges of my mustache would be wild, though. I would have the Asian, like, you know,
the dragon joint,
the dragon stash. Yeah, 100%. I would have that, and a decent amount of neck hair. But I can't get the beard. I'll tell you one thing though. When I go to a barber, like my barber, he will give me the chin strap. I'm not joking. This dude will give you a beard. You walk in there with nothing. I'm not kidding, bro. This dude gave me a chin strap one time. I had no hair. I had less hair on my face than I have now.
Yo, he must have taken layers off your face. He was wet sanding your face.
He just does something. He just finds like the 1 or 2 hairs you got. He just lines them up and he hooks you up. But what I was going to say is that the difference between barbers and like hairstylists, these dudes with the scissors, they're nice with the scissors, you know, and they could do anything. You go in there and you don't even tell them. They're just like, yo, I want it. You could show them a picture out of a magazine, right? Because that's what one of my homeboys is doing now. Now he don't go to a barber. He goes to like a stylist and he'll go in there with like a picture of
the red carpet and be like, yo, I want this Brad Pitt.
Exactly. Or who's the dude that played Will in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Orlando Bloom.
He'd just go in there with a picture of Orlando Bloom and he'd be like, this is what I want. And they'd just be like, there'd be a French dude back there. He'd be like, okay, sit down. And then they just, with straight scissors, just
sharpening the scissors on that leg.
Yeah. But those motherfuckers can't do a fade.
Sleep, son.
Your boy's probably nice. I'm not saying he's not nice.
He's not them guys. My man is nice.
Yeah, I'm talking about this.
Shout out to the NY Barber, my man Johnny. I'm going to tell you his Instagram right now.
But I'm just saying that there's a big difference between these like hairstylists and like a real barber. like a barber that you're gonna go in there, and not only is the environment like a lovely environment, because I love being in the barbershop. I don't like waiting for a cut, but I love being in that chair.
The NY Barber. Check my man out. The NY
Instagram,
Barber. His name's John Rivera.
What's the exact Instagram?
It's the NY Barber.
It's the NY Barber. Tell him that we sent you guys. That we sent him. Tell him to come check us out.
Tell him
we sent him. We sent you.
I'm telling you right now, you could check. He's a mobile barber truck.
Don't make an appointment. Justin already told us it's $100 a cut. But
no, that was when he worked on Wall Street. Now, contact him. He's mobile. You got to check. He got like a.
Those are the most expensive people, bro.
He's like he's got a mobile truck that he turned into a barbershop. It's unbelievable.
That's cool. My barber, if you go to him, it's like a $30 cut. If you want him to come to your crib, it's like a $55, $60 cut. That's not even including the tip. I hate sounding cheap, but I can't pay $60 for a haircut.
Nah, not when you get him as often as you do.
What's the rate? Chat, people in the chat, let us know, what is the rate that's appropriate to spend on a haircut? What kind of money are we talking about that's like not OD to spend on a haircut? I would love to know. It can't, in my opinion, I think that $30, $25, $30 with a tip is like, should be the going rate for haircuts. For men, when you're gonna go every week or every other week, 35, that around there. Yeah, 25, 30. That is my opinion of, a decent price haircut. Dude, $50, $60.
Bro, it's been so long
since you've been to a barber.
Since I've been to a barber, because I had long hair.
But how much money are you comfortable giving somebody to do something like that every week to you? So what are you comfortable spending monthly on a haircut?
I would pay $20, $25.
$25.
I'll pay $20, $25.
Dude, when Corona hit, if you wanted a cut, it was like $60, $70.
Supply and demand. They understand the market.
No. Well, yes.
Were you still getting a cut?
No. I didn't get a cut.
Well, you ain't have to leave. You were lucky.
You see me? Look at the people.
I didn't recognize this man.
You look at me right. I'm looking scruffy right now. But if you look at me 6 videos ago, I was looking wild.
Yo, you could literally, if you look at our thumbnails on our page, you could literally watch Corona happen.
Yeah.
You could watch the progression of the COVID isolation.
Yeah, you could judge it by my hair and mustache.
You can see it. You can see it. So go back and watch all the videos.
Yeah, and look at the way my fucking I looked so crazy. I looked homeless. They don't be washing and shampooing. Yeah, the barber don't wash and shampoo.
Yeah, which is some bullshit.
My barber does hit me with the hot towel.
He doesn't hit you with the hot shave?
Hot shave too.
Because Johnny does that.
Now I get hit with the hot towel.
And my barber hits you with
shave.
the hot shaving cream. He hits you with the hot shit. Hits you with the razor. He does all of it.
I will be honest with you. My barber, though, he does hit you with the hot towel. Sometimes it's fucking piping hot. But sometimes he'll go out and forget that you're in there with that hot towel in your face. That hot towel will get cold and you can't see because the hot towel is covering your eyes. And I'm like, where's this motherfucker at?
He went out to roll up.
And then he'll come back, he'll hit me with the razor on my lip, and he'll have that blunt smell on his finger. I'm like, did you just go out and smoke while I had that hot towel on my face? I just went out real quick, Because that's when I smell it when he's shaping up my mustache. His fucking finger hit my lip, and I smell the Dutch Master off that shit.
That's hilarious.
Fucking funny. How long have we been live for?
I don't even know, son.
I don't know either.
I can't pull back on the.
Why won't it let us pull back?
I don't know. I couldn't pull back neither.
Yeah,
maybe it's something new.
It won't let me pull back either. That's fucking weird.
Maybe it's something new, man.
I don't know. Is there anything else that you feel like we haven't covered?
I mean, I wanted to touch on that. I wanted to touch on the fights. I wanted to touch on that.
I know you wanted to, and guys, if you're in the chat and you could give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. Helps push us to the masses.
Yes, man. Thumbs up all around, man. Please, y'all, please.
Yeah, there's nothing that I could think of right now. I talked a lot, so I kind of talked about all the shit that I wanted to talk about.
It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe, man.
You want to wrap it up?
We can wrap if you want, man. I'm down.
Masters and None, episode 22. Thank you to everybody who was in the chat with us tonight. Ray, Claudio, and Khabib, and Ray, Claudio, Twiz, Khabib. Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate
everybody,
it.
Man. We appreciate it, man. Share the podcast, share the YouTube links, man. Just show the love. It's growing organically, man. We just really want to grow it organically. We want to, you guys in the chat, you guys know who we are.
Yeah, and we're not out there forcing it down our friends' throats. If you like it, stick around. If you don't like it, that's cool too. Tell us what we could do to improve. Now that because Ray's in here and Twiz is in here, go look for them. Click on their profiles. Follow them on Instagram at Ray Figs and at Does This Look Infected. Check out their music.
Yo, and Claudio, bro. Yo, hit me up, bro. Hit me up, man. Cause I really been going in on my photography, videography. Like I've been booked every single weekend since I started my new job. I got a set schedule. Hit me up, bro.
We're gonna do a photography collab between you and Ray. We're gonna shoot Claudio's wedding.
I'm down to shoot. I want to shoot the next Halloween party. I'm telling you right now, bro. It's really going off, man. It's really going off. We're doing some different shit, man.
Yo, Ray, you're right. Slow and steady. That's the key. Yo, consistency is the key. Masters and None, episode 22. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week. That's it. Episode
Love
22
y'all.
done. Turn around. Gotta do these acrobatics.